Hello guys, how are you? Here with you, Anna Tutava, co-founder of Coinstelegram Media Group, and today on White Crypto, we would talk not that much about crypto, but about AI, and whether it can revolutionize our whole world. So probably you have heard about ChatGPT, but if you haven't heard, it's a new chatbot AI application which has taken the internet by storm. And it's probably the first application in the world which just in a week got over 1 million users. You might seen some screenshots in Twitter, Instagram, and other social media or any articles about some questions and answers of this ChatGPT. So what is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is natural language processing model developed by OpenAI, a company co-founded by Elon Mask, Sam Altman, and some other researchers and investors. And it was founded in 2015. And OpenAI is an AI research lab headquartered in San Francisco. So ChatGPT is an AI chatbot which can understand natural human language, and it can give human-like text responses when it is given a prompt. And because it is the chat, you can ask as well follow-up questions to it, and ChatGPT can admit its mistakes and make rejections on the premises. And it can make some cool things too. It can even give you some prompts how to write the code. It can fix your code too. So it's some kind of cool, but it's still in the research mode. That is why it's free. So go check it out if it's interesting for you. And in my opinion, ChatGPT is quite overhyped because I decided to try it myself, but I wasn't that much excited as before. My expectations were much higher when I saw all the screenshots by different people on the internet. And why do I think that it's overhyped? Check out in this video. So I asked ChatGPT a couple of questions. I checked whether it can give me some advices on the current crypto market, how to invest. Well, I asked it to write a poem. I asked how to write ZK code, and you can check more next. And another question. So let's test ChatGPT. I went to OpenAI website, clicked try GPT chat. And let's see whether ChatGPT can recommend us any tokens to invest into. So I'm asking what are the good tokens to invest in December 2022 for short gain profits. Okay, and we see that ChatGPT can give any financial investment advice, and as a language model, its primary function is to assist with generating human-like text based on the input it receives. So it doesn't give any personalized investment advice. Let's check other capabilities of ChatGPT and ask about investment of some of the top crypto funds. What are the crypto projects A16Z invested in November 22? Okay, and another thing, ChatGPT can browse the internet or access current information on investments. And actually, it's trained only up to 2021. So a lot of results and answers of ChatGPT can be completely outdated. So as we see, it's not really relevant, the worries of a lot of people that a lot of essays may be plagiarized and so on. Just information can be completely outdated. There are as well people excited that ChatGPT can recommend them codes for different trading bots, or can check their code and etc. So I tried ChatGPT as well for that. and I asked it how to write ZK code. Okay, and it gave me answer. So zero-knowledge codes are a type of cryptographic proofs that allow one party's approver to prove to another party the verifier that they know the value of a given statement without revealing any information about the statement itself. This is known as zero-knowledge because the verifier doesn't learn any new information about the statement. And we can see something more. And we can see as well example of a simple ZK code that uses the ZK snark proof system. Okay, probably it's maybe quite useful for beginners and for developers to learn the code or something by interacting with this chat. And as well, it should be useful for the kids to interact with it as well. So we see here the code, and this example shows the basic steps involved in creating a ZK snark proof. First, import the ZK snark library, in this case libsnark, define the statement that you want to prove, generate the proven key and verification key, create a new statement with the values that you want to prove, generate a proof of the statement using the proven key, and verify the proof using the verification key. Okay, so we learned something new. Let's do with it something fun. Let's create a poem about SBF and FTX and see how good ChatGPT needs. So I'm typing write a poem about Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX. Oh, let's wait when it creates. Let's ask in another window something else. What we will ask? What are your thoughts about layer 2 and layer 3 blockchain solutions? And what is the difference? Okay, so ChatGPT gives us explanation about layer 2s and layer 3s. Layer 2 and layer 3 solutions are both ways of addressing scalability issues in blockchain networks. Layer 2 solutions, also known as off-chain solutions, involve creating separate networks or channels that exist alongside the main blockchain, allowing transactions to be processed outside of the main chain. This can help to improve transaction speed and reduce congestion on the main chain. And we can see some more information here. Okay, we got the poem about Sam Bankman-Fried. A man named Sam with a clever mind was known for his skills in the world of finance. He founded a company called FTX, where traders could go to make their bets. With Bankman by his side, they tackled the market with skill and pride. Their platform grew fast and made a name for being reliable and playing the game. Their success was clear for all to see, and traders flocked to join their team. FTX rose to the top, a leader in the field, a shining example of what can be achieved. So here's to Sam and Bankman-Fried, two men who changed the game and never compromised. Their success is a testament to their hard work and drive, and they'll continue to thrive as they take on the financial world. Okay, so ChatGPT information is completely outdated, and it's considered Sam and Bankman as two names and two separate people. Okay, that's quite funny. Let's ask to write them a trending tweet, which will get a lot of likes. Tweet about crypto investments and get a lot of likes. So that's something quite simple. Just made my first crypto investment and it's already paid off. Excited to see where this journey takes me invest in blockchain.
Okay, that's some kind of boring. So probably VC investors still needs, if they don't write tweets themselves, they need those Joe's Twitter writers. There are a lot of memes how Trump will explain Bitcoin. Let's ask and check whether it's true or not. Right? How Donald explains Bitcoin. Donald Trump would likely explain Bitcoin as a form of digital currency that allows people to make transactions online without the need for a traditional financial institution. He may also mention that it is decentralized, meaning that it is not controlled by any single entity and that it uses blockchain technology to record and verify transactions. Trump may also touch on the potential drawbacks of Bitcoin, such as its volatility and the fact that it is not backed by any physical asset. Overall, he would likely present Bitcoin as a potentially revolutionary but risky investment option. Okay, let's ask how Nouriel Roubini, who is Dr. Doom and who hates crypto and Bitcoin, would explain it. Nouriel Roubini, also known as Dr. Doom, is a well-known economist and critic of Bitcoin. He's likely to explain Bitcoin in a negative light, focusing on its shortcomings and potential dangers. Okay, so it knows that Roubini doesn't like crypto. Let's ask how I will explain Bitcoin. That looks quite a lot like Donald Trump's explanation of Bitcoin, so not much new. Let's check how it's without the need for a traditional financial institution. So let's ask how I will explain Bitcoin. So Anna Tutovasi of Coinstelegram would likely explain Bitcoin as a revolutionary form of digital currency that has the potential to disrupt the traditional financial system. She may highlight its key features, such as its decentralized nature, the use of blockchain technology, and its global reach. And we can see here the whole essay and blog post about Bitcoin. Okay, I'm quite positive in this post about Bitcoin. Let's ask how somebody else explains Bitcoin. Okay. So let's ask how Noel Keane, CEO of HCBC, who actually considers Bitcoin as investment tool rather than mean of payment. So Noel Quinn, CEO of HCBC, would likely approach the topic of Bitcoin with caution, as many traditional financial institutions have been hesitant to embrace this new technology. He may begin by explaining that Bitcoin is the digital currency that allows for P2P transactions without the need for a central authority such as bank or government. Okay, some environmental concerns, volatility, fraud, criminal activity. Okay, potential benefits of Bitcoin, such as its ability to enable fast and inexpensive transactions, and its growing adoption by businesses and individuals around the world. And he may also mention the potential for Bitcoin to become a more widely accepted form of payment in the future and the role that HCBC may play in facilitating this. Okay, probably. I don't think that he would mention that because, as I mentioned before, he considers crypto more as investment tool rather than a payment method. So, ChatGPT may be not always accurate.
So as you can see yourself, ChatGPT responses are limited by training of 2021, so its data and responses may be not that much relevant in 2022 or the future years. And additionally, I consider it more a marketing tool for the AI, and it will still take a lot of years for the development for the improvements of different AI models, and the concern that everybody would use ChatGPT for creating different blog posts is safe, and that humans won't need to use their minds to create anything themselves are quite false. We will still need to update those responses with the relevant information up to the date and year, I believe. And as well, there were some concerns that ChatGPT is much better than Google and gives much relevant and clear answers. Probably for some questions, yes, but still ChatGPT can browse itself. As for now, it wouldn't overtake Google. But I consider it's quite a great application to find the bugs in the codes of developers, so developers can save much time on fixing the bugs themselves. Or if you learn coding, you can ask ChatGPT as well how to write the code, especially for the kids. It can be interesting and interactive way to communicate with the AI chatbot. And as well, it can find vulnerabilities in your code, but you should remember that it's still in the research mode, and some of the answers of ChatGPT can have mistakes, so you need to double check that. So if you haven't tried it yet, you can go and try it yourself and write in the comments your opinion and your experience from the use of ChatGPT, and maybe if you have some funny, interesting responses from it, leave it them, the screenshots in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, subscribe it. And if you like this video, put a like. And thank you for your attention. Have a nice day. Goodbye.